Okay guys, welcome back to the Craney 15. My name is Craney. Today we'll be working on the Suzuki again. In this time today we're going to be replacing the rear tailgate door handle. She's old and brittle and broken. Let's have a quick look. She's just about ready to come off. So got a new one on eBay for 25 bucks. So what we're going to do is we're going to take all my stuff off here and get behind it. So we'll put the camera down and I'll show you what goes down. Okay, this is also a good opportunity to see how I've done this. So I'll put threaded rivets in where I've got the bolts for here. Now unfortunately I've used star with a security bit in there, and my toolbox doesn't have one. So okay, so I found a bit in the shed, and I've also found my so I've just got the settings down to 12 and non-speed 1, and I'll take these bolts out now. That's not the bottom here. Well, I didn't expect that. Probably should have. That's for everything. Okay, so the board's off. So now we've got that on the ground, we can start on getting this off, which we'll simply need a little screwdriver and push these pins in, and the board will come off. So just push them in, like so. We'll squeeze this through, and it holds into location. Without trying to push it all the way through. Not that it matters too much. Okay, there we are. So that's off. So that's off. Set that over here. Okay, so as you can see here, we've got a few more concoctions from what was there from the factory. So here is just a simple aftermarket door actuator, which is connected to the locking mechanism. So this is for my central locking. Obviously this is the activation wire. Oh yeah, that's right. So none of the wires those are used in this model, obviously for obvious reasons, but they put the wiring harness there anyway. The only thing that's used is for this, so that's why it's there. And I've tapped into the existing harness to get power for the actuator. So, and then there's wires that lead out to there that goes to the center console where my central locking system is. So this effectively is a door. As it is a door, it's on a boot. So a boot works on a solenoid system. You pull the solenoid, it releases the latch and it opens. This is a locked and unlocked system, so it's a door actuator. So that's there, and I've only ever had one problem. The rod has slid off, but I've fixed that by tightening the screws and putting some Loctite on it, so it should not come off now. Alright, okay, so the next step is we're going to take the door handle out, which is actually relatively easy. Okay, and that there's for the rivet for the number plate that I had to install, because the bumper is aftermarket. Well, it's not aftermarket, it's not off this model. There. Yep. Sorry. Take this. Now, can I remember this? Okay, now we've got nothing connected. And that's an earth, which is pretty dodgy. Alright, that's loose enough. So that's the earth for the light. Something stopping her. Oh, of course, the rod. Okay, so I'm definitely not getting this out until we take that rod out. Now, I reckon that flathead in between here, and just a bit of a wriggle. Yep, just a bit of a wriggle, and that's come out. There we go. That was easy. Now that will come out. Alright, we're off. Alright, so here's the plate that I made a little while ago. As you can see, it's all rusty now, but yeah. Okay, so I haven't done anything too fancy. I just drilled a hole there and a little slot there, and it should just lift off. Oh, and I have drilled a hole there for the wires to come off. Like that. And then feed the wires. How the hell? I must have done it. Drill the wires first, then put the bits in. Is that not fitting through? Okay. See as it's broken, I'm not going to waste any time. Cool, that's out, and then that's rubbish. Okay, we'll get the new one or we'll assess it. Okay, here's the new one. Take this off. I'm going to have to drill a hole in my brand new door handle. I'm definitely going to have to drill a hole right in there. That's okay, I'll go and get my step bit. One step should be plenty enough. One moment. Okay, so here I've got my step bit 4 to 12 mil. Okay, 4 mil is going to be a bit small, but 6 mil might be adequate. So I'm just going to get a rough idea of where to put the original. You can see a bit more now. So I'm just going to drill a hole right in here. So I'll take this. There we are, there's a nice clean hole. Bit on the angle side, but that's okay. Let's see if these wires fit through. Just a fraction bigger, just for ease. Nicely now. There we are. That one goes in, and we've got the earth. Put this thing back on. Okay, so it's obviously a little spaced out, but once it's on the door, it's fine. Alright, so I've got a cameraman now, so which is handy. That's a hell of a hole I drilled for this. So, I think that's the best I'm going to get it. Alright. Okay. Now it's time to tighten it up. Just I hope that's going to pull tight. Right, moment of truth. See if this door handle works. Alright, so the reason I'm going to do this is so if it doesn't open, I can still get into the car. So, okay, now the thing thinks it's closed. It was a bit here you go, wasn't it? Now that reckons it's... Ah, there we go. Might just need a bit of spray. That's a nice feeling handle. Alright, I'm going to trust it now. Ah. Right, that's very nice. Right, now I've just got to put the earth back on and the power for the light, and the camera is done. The light is done. Okay. So I'm not going to do what I said and put a ring on it. I'm just going to be lazy again. She'll be right, as we like to say in this country. Alright, now I'm just going to test this light, make sure it still works. And as you can see, the light is still working. I don't know if you can or can't. There we go. Light is working. So we're all good. Okay guys, that's it. That's just how you replace your door handle on a Suzuki Vitara. Obviously I'm not going to show you the stuff putting it back on. It's not really relevant. It just gives you a bit of an idea, and if you do really need to know how to put it back together, just watch the video in reverse. It should be pretty self-explanatory. Just off camera I picked up all those little rods, needles for those clips. Make sure you remember to do that. I almost put it all back together, forgetting to do that. That's a pain in the ass if you've done put it back together properly. If you enjoy this video, make sure you give it a like, give it a bit of a comment if you've got something to say. I'm interested in your comments, like maybe a suggestion for a video, maybe you want to see the awning set up, who knows. If you want to leave a comment, feel free to. Till then, we'll see you next time. Cheers, bye.